brave souls up at 10 a.m. I was like, don't schedule any panel for 10 a.m. Everyone is still asleep.
No, we're not.
Including me. Yes, I walk in my sleep. Good morning. I'm so glad you guys are here.
Morning.
Okay, how many of you were in the thing last night? Okay, I'm sorry that we played that again. I was just trying to kill time. I was like, it's 5 till, let's just kill 5 minutes and, kind of entertain while people are coming in. And then I thought, oh no, what if they saw this last night? They're gonna hate it.
Who cares? We love it.
But,
we can never hate it. Tommy. We can never hate it. It's amazing.
I love you. Oh my God. Soft Big Bear is soft. I love him. Is he something that I'm gonna get to sign for you later or something? Awesome. You guys, we have so much to talk about. You know how many questions we left unanswered last night. Plus, we have some fun videos to show you. And before I go forward, wow, listen to all that reverberation. Hello. Before we go any further, for those of you that weren't with us last night, where were you? What? You were on your way here? In the car on the way here. Well, that's no excuse! I've got all my music CDs with me this weekend, and for those of you that would like to get some good music, I would love for you to have it. I'd love to sign it for you. For those of you like music, WTF. What's that? What do you do, music? What's that? You're a voice actor. Oh nice, sure. I've been writing and producing music twice as long as I've been voice acting. And I've produced 15 or 20 different records for different people. Some of you may have heard of a Christian group called DC Talk. I actually produced their first record I've done a lot of television and radio and commercial work for a long time before I even knew what voice acting was for anime. And so the music is good music, a wide variety of things. And the brand new CD is something that I have to tell you about. I even brought an example. It's very fun. Does anybody in here have this? Do you like it?
We love it!
See, screaming fangirls don't lie. You can't fake that. That's real. That's real life. That just happened. Anyway, Maka! Sorry. I can't help it. I see Maka, I get crazy. God, he loves you. The new CD is a remix CD. So for those of you that are like, I don't like no slow crap, boring music. This is all up-tempo, club mix, kind of fun, high-energy stuff. And what's especially cool about it is that I worked really hard with my dear friend Kat to get permission from the Japanese companies who own some of the music to some of the shows that I've worked on to let me record some songs. Now that's not easy to do, you guys. Let me just tell you that it's really kind of problematic negotiating with people on the other side of the planet. And that's why you don't see a lot of releases with like English versions of Japanese openings and different theme songs and stuff. But this CD has the Brothers theme from Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, but it's better. It gets better. Because you guys know, you're like, wait a minute, didn't you just say that it wasn't any of that slow, boring ballad music? How can I repay you? No. This is like full on. And then there's like the D and Angel theme. Again, I know you're thinking, darkness, fight you can. No. High energy. And then there's the Guilty Beauty Love theme that I sang last night that's on here. And then there's a bunch of some of the more popular ones that I've done, original things. All up-tempo, fun, Super fun. So I've got these, and I've got some instrumental CDs. Parents, I just gotta tell you, Dad, Mom, I have these really, and even you guys, I have these really great piano CDs. They're all instrumental, and they're not designed to like grab attention and make a lot of noise. They're designed to just create a nice, relaxing atmosphere when you've had a rough day at school or at work, or when you're on your commute someplace, or in the morning as you're having your cup of coffee, or you just want something to just kind of relax and take the edge off. I've got a couple of those, and so many fans wrote me over the years and said, "Why don't you make a Christmas CD?" And I used to think, that's nutty. Why are you asking me that? But I decided to go ahead and do it, and I have a Christmas CD as well. Now I know you're like, dude, it's June. I know, but Christmas is coming. And how many of you, when Christmas comes around, you know, Thanksgiving's gone, here comes December, and Mom says, "Honey, go get the Christmas CDs out of the closet." And you go and take them out, and what's the thing you think? The same thing every year. Oh, the same Christmas CDs every... Now you can get a new one. Now you can have new music for Christmas. And how many of you would love to have your mother go, "Turn that Vic Mignogna music on"? So I'll have all of those at the autograph session, and I asked them to have a especially long Q&A session today, because usually they're an hour, and I'm like, no, I wish to talk more than that. I wish to answer more questions and interact more, because we always run out of time when we have an hour. Remember last night, right?
Yes.
Last night we had just gotten started. Somebody's in the back room going, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. It's like, oh. So we're gonna have a blast. So let's get started, and I know I promised to show you some video things, and I think you'll enjoy those. But let's start with just some, yes, let's start with some vodka. No, see now the parents are like, "You told me he was a nice guy. You told me he was a nice man, and he was a good example, and he's drinking vodka."
At 10 in the morning. The Lynx guy.
Okay, yes. Yes. My favorite moment. How many of you have seen the Nuka Break commercial, or the Nuka Break short? Look around. 10 of you. And yet it has 1 million views. Why aren't you part of the 1 million? You look awesome. Thank you. Finally, someone with some appreciation. Are you kidding? You look awesome. Stand up on your chair. Let everybody see. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's class. You guys, all of you probably know what Fallout is, right?
Yes.
Well, a couple of friends of ours, a handful of friends of ours in Los Angeles, wrote a short film that's kind of a takeoff of the Fallout game called Nuka Break. And myself and my sweet girl Michelle were in it, and we went out to the desert outside of California, outside of Los Angeles, California, and we shot this thing. And I guess there are a lot of Fallout fans, because within the first 48 hours, it had 300,000 views, and it's really fun. It's really a lot of fun. So go and check it out on YouTube, Nuka Break. And what was my favorite part? I just loved every minute. You know, I played, those of you who know Fallout, I played a merchant. And I was in this big, heavy duster coat and hat and goggles. And we're in the desert. And it's very hot. And all the producers were like, "Vic, you okay? Are you all right? You okay? You hot? You all right? Do you need some water?" And I was just standing like, "I'm fine. I mean, this is fun." So I had a great time. I think my favorite part is when my girl shot me. I was like, she had been shot, and she was laying there like she was dead. And I come across her in the desert, it's the very end. And I'm like, she's looking kind of hot laying there, and you know. And so I come up and I'm like, "Oh, thank you, Lord." And then she turns over and goes,